My grace is sufficient for you, says God to Paul, and that my strength is made perfect in weakness. And to that, Paul says, then I will glory in my weaknesses, in my infirmities, in my distresses and persecutions, that your power, that the power of God may rest on me. But see, people assign so many things to this weakness and infirmity that are not there. Sicknesses, diseases, and all kinds of sufferings that are not part of this context and not part of this story. God's strength is not made perfect in sickness and disease, but in human weakness, understanding our human weakness, acknowledging our human weakness, acknowledging that human power is of no use at all. So, God, come with your own power, break through. Even Paul says that when he came to the Corinthian church, he came in trembling and in weakness and in fear. So, what do we say now? We're going to be in fear and we're going to follow Paul? That's not what he's saying. He wasn't in fear. He wasn't in fear in front of men and trembling in front of people. He positioned himself like that before God, weak before God, so that the power of God may rest on him. He could have come in a lot of wise words and big vocabularies. He had all the education, but he emptied himself of all that and gloried in his just human inability and weakness, giving place and room for God's power and his spirit to be displayed in these people's lives because he put God first. And so even Jesus himself says when he heals the blind that it's for God's glory to be revealed. God's glory isn't revealed in blindness. There were many blind people, but because this man is healed, is made to see, then God's glory is revealed. Lazarus raised from the dead. It's not in death that God is made perfect in his strength and in sickness. It's raising Lazarus from the dead. God, for the lack of a better word, is the superhero that when people can't do anything in their own strength and they acknowledge and come to him, here comes God in his power. Make room for his power. Make room for God to break through every situation. His grace is sufficient to break through. His grace is sufficient to heal the sick, to raise the dead, to make the blind see. His grace is sufficient in all our suffering.